Good, happy Thursday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your news, weather, and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's get started. First up, scattered power outages possible as wind gusts exceed 35 to 40 miles per hour. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
What you're looking at is a monster from some bygone era.
So the cavalry.
I am the cavalry.
You should have come here.
Kong, Skull Island, rated PG-13.
It almost sounded like lightning, just a huge bang.
Lisa Sawyer says her teenage son was taking a shower upstairs when this tree limb came crashing through the ceiling. It was part of a huge pine that snapped and fell on the roof of their home in Windham.
The ceiling came down in our dining room, and we had seen the tree that came down and ran upstairs, and the whole side of the house was just, every room was taken out.
Nobody was hurt, but the damage was pretty extensive. It was the same story in Nashua, where a tree hit a house on Fenwick Street. High winds knocked over trees and snapped limbs, causing damage in several communities. This is what happened in Pelham when a pine branch took out a power line and closed part of Dutton Street.
What else gonna happen to me?
84-year-old Carolina Lavassieur was sitting in her kitchen with her friend Celeste Akoulis when they heard a terrible sound.
And we were sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, booms! And I looked up, and here I had my tree in my sunroom.
She has a metal roof, so it was a big crash, and the wind was howling, so we were shocked. We were like, oh my God, look what happened.
Both women are just happy they're okay, as is Lisa Sawyer.
I'm still in shock, really. It only happened a little while ago, so I just want everybody to be aware and look at your trees, and we're very blessed today.
The cleanup work is already underway, and everyone that we spoke with today said that they are prepared to fix what was damaged. Reporting live in Manchester, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Strong winds topple trees, knock out power. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
I never thought I'd be the person I am today or be in a startup company, never mind owning half of a startup company. What we learn at UMass really can contribute to larger global solutions.
And just a freak accident here. Sutton Avenue now open after police were able to cut up that tree. You can see the trunk of that tree at the side of the road. That tree fell right on top of the car. It came down on the roof of that car earlier this afternoon, hit the hood and the windshield, just crushing it. You can see the car towed away here. The man inside had no chance to react as the big oak tree came down on Sutton Avenue just after 1:30. Now, police tell us that man is in his 50s. He was driving along when the heavy wind toppled the tree. Police say there is nothing he could have done.
Could have happened to any one of us traveling this roadway. It was unfortunate for this gentleman that he happened to be the one. I mean, traveling 5 miles per hour, faster or slower, could have made the difference in this particular accident. So it's kind of like the hand of God reaching down and just taking him.
And police say that there have been several trees just in this area that have come down today. Thankfully, no other serious injuries. We're live in Oxford tonight. John Atwater, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Winds leave thousands of Mainers without power. High winds across Maine left thousands of customers without power Thursday afternoon. As of 5:45 p.m., Central Maine Power reported fewer than 4,000 outages. Most of the outages were in York County. The wind did trouble trees across the area. A tree fell on top of a house on St. John Street in Portland. Wind gusts were reported to be about 40 miles per hour. One gust reached 48 miles per hour at the Portland Jetport. A wind advisory was put into effect for the entire area until 7 p.m. Much colder temperatures will follow the wind gust Friday. Three reasons the Feds want to hike rates in March. After raising interest rates just twice in 10 years, the Federal Reserve is suddenly in a hurry to get moving on its next rate hike. Analysts administration can't shake itself out of Russian pattern. It's the story that just won't go away for President Trump and his administration, Russia. Before last night, this week was a good one for the president after a difficult first months for the new administration. The drip of Russia news since the election has dampened any potential honeymoon period, and Tuesday's first Trump address to Congress held the promise of changing that. But with fresh revelations about contacts between Trump's Attorney General and Russian government, that hope is gone. And now let's take a look at your weather. Your weather for tonight, windy and colder, lows in the upper teens. For Friday, sunny skies, breezy and colder, highs in the mid-30s. Now let's take a quick look at your traffic. And your traffic right now, we're seeing a lot of green roadways, and we have a few yellow areas and a few red areas. Otherwise, your traffic is moving pretty good on your Thursday evening. And that does it for your news and weather and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.